Welcome to Treadmill Talks with Shannon Maves, a podcast for athletes and fitness enthusiasts to pass the time during mind-numbing cardio while I use my no-bullshit coaching style to educate, inspire, and entertain. I'm your host, Shannon Maves. Now let's walk and talk. Hello and welcome to another episode of Treadmill Talks, episode 54, the one where we stop comparing. My first competition coach is the one who taught me the phrase, comparison is the thief of joy. And it has gradually become one of my favorite sayings. If you received my 2024 calendar at the beginning of this year, then you know that this is the quote for the month of March. Hence the inspiration for this episode, because I'm looking at it on my desk every day right now. But I love this phrase because it is applicable to so many life scenarios, which I'm going to get into shortly. But the best way that I can explain simply what this phrase means is to think about a little kid who just got a scoop of ice cream. And the kid is so excited. Like, holy crap, this is their lucky day. Because their parents never buy them ice cream. The kid is overjoyed with their single scoop of ice cream until they see another kid with a double scoop of ice cream. And all of a sudden, their single scoop seems inferior, and it makes them upset. Comparison is the thief of joy. Even though this is truly one of my most favorite sayings, I still fall victim to comparison, and I let comparison steal from my joy from time to time. I think we all do. It's hard not to as humans, especially in our current society that is so heavily dominated by social media. But social media is quite literally a highlight reel. I remember one Friday night a while back, I was sitting home alone watching Netflix, having a dandy old time just doing my own thing. And then I started scrolling social media, and I saw everyone out having fun. Boomerangs of people cheersing, people going out dancing, just the whole fun Friday night party vibe. And I let it get to me. I started to feel lonely and miss all of my friends who have moved away, are busy raising children, working night shifts, or whatever else. I felt like a loser. Why am I home alone on a Friday night when everyone else is out having fun? And that's when it kind of hit me. Oh, wait, not everyone is out having fun. There are plenty of other people sitting home alone, just like me, who aren't posting on social media right now. Because a relaxing Friday night at home watching Netflix by yourself isn't IG worthy. And the people who are posting to social media right now are doing so because this isn't their typical evening. It's something special and exciting. It's probably the highlight of their day, their week, their month, or maybe even the highlight of their entire year. So they want to share it. And I can't blame them for it. I should feel happy for them, not sad for myself because I'm home alone. Because before I picked up my phone to scroll social media, I was feeling just peachy, chilling on the couch in my pajamas. Comparison is the thief of joy. Last week, I celebrated 6 years in business, which is so fucking dope. And my literal dream come true. I'm not sure of the actual statistics, but I know that a large percentage of businesses fail within the first few years. So making it to 6 years in business is an accomplishment that I wasn't sure I was going to be able to achieve when I started. But there's also so many businesses who have had faster rates of growth than I have in 6 years. And there's a lot of other coaches who have more clients and make more money than I do. But, oh, wait, there I go again, comparing. For what? I'm happy, and I'm proud of what I have accomplished. I fucking love what I do for a living. My clients are my passion and my purpose. So what the fuck does it matter what someone else's business looks like? I can't compare my journey to theirs, and you shouldn't either. Because you know what else? The grass is not always greener. I promise. The girl with the long, luscious hair that you admire would kill for your clear complexion. The girl with the washboard abs is wishing she could grow glutes like yours. The girl who goes on extravagant adventures every weekend is envious of your relationship. We're all different. We're all built differently. And we are all on different paths in life. The things that are being shared on social media are the parts people want you to see, with the best angles and the best lighting. And usually some filters are Photoshop too. Do not compare yourself to that shit. Not only is it not real, but it's not you. This obviously goes for everyone, but I want to really emphasize this for competitors. If you're a competitor, do not search other competitors, especially other competitors that you're going to be competing against. It is not going to do anything but fuck with you. Chances are you're going to look at another competitor and think, oh my God, she looks insane. There's absolutely no way I can compete with that. And then you're going to get all in your head and you're going to start feeling insecure, and you let comparison steal from the joy that you had been feeling when you were sitting there thinking about how proud you are for all of the work you've put in. And then you see her on show day and you're like, wait, what? That's her? Huh. I guess Photoshop does have some pretty crazy capabilities these days. Or she does look insane and she just steals the entire fucking show. But either way, what did comparing and stressing about it accomplish? Nothing. It just made you feel like shit when you could have been enjoying your journey. Another reason you literally can't compare your body to somebody else's is because we are all physically built differently. There will always be parts of us that we cannot change no matter how hard we work in the gym. Obviously, some of us are taller or shorter, but we also have different bone structures and muscle insertions. I also really want people to stop comparing what they eat or how much they eat. Just because someone has higher macros during prep doesn't mean they're not still hungry. It just means their body needs more food in order to function. It probably doesn't feel like a lot of food to them. And you also have to consider dietary adherence. Someone could be showing off their twice weekly refeeds, making you feel like, woe is me. Why does my food have to be so low? When in reality, they're getting refeeds twice per week because they are barely eating anything the other 5 days of the week. They might be bragging about being team no cardio while they're working a job that has them walking 20,000 steps per day. You might be envious of the girl who got first place at the show you competed at, but it took her 10 shows to win first place. And you got third at your first show. Don't compare your chapter 1 to her chapter 10. Celebrate the fact that you fucking podiumed at your first show. If you're a competitor, you cannot focus on placement for too long. You will get burnt out with that mindset. Bodybuilding truly is you versus you. I like to compare it to running a marathon. If your friend ran a marathon, you would never ask, did you win? You would just be like, what the fuck? Hell yes! You ran a fucking marathon. You are an unstoppable, badass motherfucker. Sure, your friend probably wanted to win, because let's be honest, what athlete doesn't want to win? But they'd probably follow up with something like, yeah, and I beat my previous time by XYZ. Sorry, I'm not a runner and I don't know the appropriate unit of measurement to put in right there. But my point is, bodybuilding really should be viewed the same way. Yes, there are winners, and the desire to win can be great motivation. But the sport is literally just about being better than you were last time. So if you don't win, don't compare yourself to the person who did win. Compare yourself to the person you were last time. That's the only type of comparison that I can kind of get on board with. Compare who you are today to who you were yesterday, to who you were last week, last month, last year, etc. But even that can become a slippery slope because our bodies and even our lives are always changing. So while some things are progressing, other things are probably taking a back seat. And that's okay. Our priorities are allowed to, and really are supposed to change as we go through life. Which is why we can't compare our lives to the lives of others. Because other people's priorities are changing as well. Someone you used to align with may have chosen to go down a completely different path than the one you did. It doesn't mean you should go back or try to create another path to get back to the one that they're on now. Just keep doing your thing and don't compare, because comparison is the thief of joy. Thank you for listening to Treadmill Talks. If this episode taught you something, lit a fire under your ass, or at least helped you forget how long you've been walking in place, please leave a review or take a screenshot to share on your social media. Don't forget to tag me at Shannon Maves so I can give you some love right back. And thanks again for listening to my Treadmill Talk.